from day one, then when I stepped to United States, I always hear land of opportunity, land of opportunity. And then I know that there is an opportunity, but where is it? I worked 3-4 different jobs. I used to work 18 to 20 hours a day. 3.5 years, that was my daily working hours. So then this person, Michael Patterson, is an American for Patterson Cleaning Company. He is the guy that he inspired me to work. And he told me always, with the hard work, you have to learn the language skills, very good language skills, and you have to keep a good credit in this country, you'll be something. And I took his word, and I started to pursue my career there. When I became his partner and then took over, then I started to educate myself more and more. My company is about 60% immigrant. And not the reason because immigrant better than Native American, absolutely not. But those people, they need help. And it's my job not just to help them, but to help my country. If those people, they're not gonna work, that means they're gonna collect welfare. So what's my job? To help in getting those out of the welfare system and give a relief for taxpayer and for all these issues.
Well, I came first to the United States with my father, who was an Indian diplomat, and I went to high school in New York City. And it was a terrific experience, and that experience for 2 or 3 years in New York convinced me that I should come back to the United States. I loved the environment, and so a decade later, I came back to come to business school in the United States. This is a country where entrepreneurship is everywhere. You can't walk down the street and not be struck by the entrepreneurial spirit here. And I think that spirit is much more evident to somebody like myself who grew up outside of the United States, where perhaps there wasn't such a spirit of entrepreneurship. And so it was a tremendously powerful influence on me. And so when I graduated from business school, I went to work for a big American company, Dun & Bradstreet. And a couple of years into that, they gave me an opportunity to start a business inside a big company. And so after a couple of years into it, we spun it out and began what today is Cognizant Technology Solutions. I think the United States has an extraordinarily unique ecosystem for entrepreneurs. Whether it's the access to capital, whether it's the mindset of risk-taking and the risk-reward, and of course we can't forget the long legacy that this country has had of entrepreneurship. And when you put those things together, you get a tremendously powerful ecosystem that no one else in the world has been able to replicate. And of course, we can't forget the incredible university system that we have, an education system that we have in the United States. So when you put all of those things together, you get this ecosystem that nobody else really has.
The reason why I wanted to come to the United States was because I wanted a better life for my family. And El Salvador was under a civil war, so I didn't want to be any part of it. My current business is a real estate firm. We do real estate, commercial and residential brokerage and rentals. Well, I think the challenges here in the United States are much more simpler than they are in our own countries. Because here, if you work hard, you save your money, you can make it happen and you can accomplish something. Where in El Salvador, you will work and you barely make enough to eat. What the government can do to help me out is create a more flexible guidelines for financing, especially the SBA loans, where real estate brokers actually don't qualify for some reason under their guidelines. So that will help, I think, not only me, but a lot of other folks that are in the same position and they have the same type of companies that don't qualify for SBA financing.